Okay, what's your shirt?
My name is Israel Gordon. I'm a student here at SF State. I'm a third year and I study ethnic studies.
And you're out here today at a canopy which says "Stop USA to Israel, Stop and Divest." Why are you here at San Francisco State?
Well, we're doing a hunger strike in order to stand in solidarity with the people of Gaza. It was announced not too long ago that they are officially out of food. So that's millions of people that are in the Gaza Strip that are starving right now. That's families, that's women, that's kids, that's the elderly included, and all aid is being blocked, and that's from Israel and also from the American military government involvement. And, these are our tax dollars that are going to this. So we thought it was important to stand in solidarity with them and to get our specific demands met.
What are your specific demands?
Our demands include, but are not limited to, ending all CSU involvement and funds going to the genocide and going to Israeli weapons manufacturers. We're asking for a divestment. We've already gotten divestment here at San Francisco State University, and also Sac State also got divestment, but we're asking for a divestment CSU-wide. So we're standing in solidarity also with CSU Long Beach and East Bay, amongst other schools.
And Governor Newsom appoints the trustees. The state of California, have tried to attack in the legislature ethnic studies. Are you concerned about this whole attack on the ethnic studies program?
Yes, I definitely am concerned. I feel like ethnic studies is a very important an important sector of study, and it's important for all kids to learn ethnic studies, so you're not getting just one side of history, but a more full version of not only our history, but our people's.
And are you shocked that the United States would go along with this genocide going on in Gaza?
I am not shocked because there is a long history of genocide and violence by the government here in America. So no, it's not shocking to me, but it is something that it's important for us Americans to not be complacent in.
And how can it be stopped?
It can be stopped by doing stuff like this. A lot of the activism around Palestine is not necessarily going to happen outside of it. It's going to happen inside, but we have to do our best to support it, and that means not letting our money and our funds and taxes go towards the genocide.
My name is Gopal Dayaneni. I'm a faculty in the Race and Resistance Studies Department.
And there's an encampment here around the issue of Palestine. What's going on?
Well, the students are actually out here. There's a group of students who are on a hunger strike, along with students from across other campuses in the CSU, demanding divestment and bringing attention to the fact that starvation is being used as a weapon of war. And they're taking bold, responsible, thoughtful action to demand that our universities do not continue to be complicit with the genocide, and to demand full divestment from all weapons manufacturing and all businesses cooperating with the genocide in Palestine.
And at the same time, the CSU, I understand, is also attacking faculty, students. They're trying to say that there have to be cutbacks.
Yeah, we're facing supposed budget cuts, even though they're sitting on hundreds of $millions of investments that they could actually be using to lower tuition for students and increase faculty and course offerings. So yeah, there's a pretty wide level of mismanagement, but the students out here now and the faculty who are here supporting them are really here to not let us lose focus on the fact that there is an ongoing genocide, and that the attacks on both the war and the attacks on people who are protesting the war across this country and protesting against Israel's brutal genocide in Gaza are being persecuted for the purpose of legitimating the persecution of everyone. And so it's both about asserting our right to resist and standing in solidarity with the Palestinian people.
And it seems like there's an unlimited amount of money, trillions of dollars for the war machine. people make profit. Every bomb dropped is more money for the war military-industrial complex.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we could be funding all our schools with a single, aircraft carrier budget. So, yeah, the obviously the military-industrial complex is unbelievably bloated. It's now entangled so deeply with the tech industry and platform supremacy and the Peter Thiels and the Palantirs and the Musks. You can't wage war without these people now, and so we have lost control of the pursuit of democracy, freedom, justice because of this massive concentration of wealth and power.
And the trustees are appointed by the governor, Governor Newsom, previously Governor Brown. Have any trustees stood up and said enough with this genocide?
Not that we know of, but there's always time. It's never too late to be on the right side of history. So hopefully the presidents of the universities and the trustees will take a moral position the way the unions have, the way the students have, the way faculty have across the country.
And at other campuses, UCLA, there's going to be a tribunal this coming weekend. There have been violent attacks on peaceful protesters, encampments. Do you think that, what does that mean and why hasn't it happened in the state?
I think the reason we haven't experienced any of that kind of violence here is because the students have been incredibly disciplined in this hunger strike, and were incredibly disciplined during the encampment last spring. And because they're organized, because there's a lot of community support, they are just sharp, smart organizers, and they know what they're doing. And I think they've managed to create the conditions by which people understand what they're out here for, and there's no ambiguity. And so we've been able to keep it very, very organized and disciplined, and that's really thanks to just incredible student organizing.